Good morning, everyone. It's me again, Al Brown Spencer. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of February 2021, and it is just about to be 10 o'clock. Well, actually, it's 20 past 9. I apologize. And yeah, 20 past 9 in the morning, and today is Tuesday, the 16th of February 2021. And yet again, another day wasted of my life, and these bastards and these cunts are still in their posts and still in the authority, and they are still, carrying on the use and abuse and torture they put on me. uh, I actually don't know what to say apart from the fact that these people are a bunch of cunts, whether where I used to live, I mean the country where I was born, or here. And anyone claiming otherwise, that they are trying to help, or relatives or whatever, these are just a bunch of cunts. They only know their posts, their authorities, their power, and they don't have any other, consideration. The proof of this: what was done to me, what is still being done to me, and mistakes to cover a mistake, and so on. So, for example, they have been poisoning me for years. I mean, for years. If I say 15 years, that won't be even enough. And before you jump to conclusion, how did I know and all of this? I mean, you know yourself, when things happen, or your body is out of context or out of rhythm regularly, every time you eat specific food, and it's not an allergy. Uh, I know this for sure, and this is what the human rights organizations will uh, 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 question and investigate. Not just this, there are lots of other things that they have done, but this is part of them. The problem is at the present time, because what they did to me, you see, this is a mistake to cover another mistake. So they poisoned me, and they put me in a mental health hospital and all of this, and they are using both against me. So they are claiming that they are dosing me as a mental health medication or whatever, blah blah blah. They have, if I tell you and explain to you the situations they, since I came to Bournemouth, the situations they put me in to make it look like I am someone who's not good enough to be in the community. And when I'm saying so, because that was their plan. You see, these people, these cunts, whether where I was born or here, they play it with two scales. So it doesn't make any difference to them. If they put me in a situation and it's a Russian roulette and I'm the one who's gonna pay the price. So if they put me in a situation that if I acted in, let's say, in way, I mean, in a certain way that you know they would have expected, then they can put me in a mental health hospital. If I act in another way, which I did, very reasonable on all of this, uh, well, yeah, we can dose him in the community. So, in other words, these cunts, it doesn't make any difference to them. And at the present time, I'm still being dosed, and so on. The other thing that you should know, and I'm asking, if anyone claims that it's 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 not poison, it's medication. So if you are medicating someone uh, for mental health problems or whatever, as you're claiming, what their digestion system has got to do with the mental health medication? What their memory has got to do with mental health medication? What their manhood has got to do with medical health uh, uh, medication? What has got blah blah? It's a list. I mean, If I tell you the functions in my body that they attacked and experimented on with their drugs and put it, out of function, or, malfunctioning for, every now and again, and you will be amazed. You will be unbelievably amazed. The other thing as well, I separated from my ex. Last time, literally, we had any contact as a couple, it was late 2012. So from 2012 and on, that's it. So from late 2012 until literally 2019 or 2020, sorry, until 2020, I didn't have sex whatsoever. So from 2012 to 2020, I didn't have sex. The only time I had sex after separating from my ex was when I visited Amsterdam, and I went to the D Wallen, or the red light district, and they are so clean there, and I cannot describe to you how clean they are, and the hygiene and all of this. So there is no possibility, or even 1 in a million chance, that someone can give a disease or take a disease or whatever. Anyway, I'm saying so because they raped me in a place I lived in Bordon in Hampshire, number 57A Branson Road. And when I was there, that was done to me. And I'm not gonna go into details how I found out when I woke up, and it's unbelievable. I mean, I'm talking like this, and I'm trying to keep my calm, but from inside, I promise you, if it's up to me, I'll put these cunts from the top head to the bottom head, where I used to live, the country where I was born, or here. I would screw them and put them on a lamp post, like a kebab or whatever. But because I don't believe in death, and I don't believe in punishment or execution and all of this, I wouldn't claim that this to be done to them anyway. But it's unbelievable. Anyway, so basically, they did this to me when I was living there in 2016. So from 2012 to 2020, I haven't had sex whatsoever, and I didn't have any contact with any girl whatsoever anywhere. And I am my hygiene system is so high, especially when I go to public places, and I don't touch anything, blah blah blah, and so on. I even used to sanitize the razor blades I used to use when they made me homeless, since August 2013 until 2016. So they literally, I used to sanitize the razor blades before shaving, and so on. And I always used to keep myself clean. I was homeless, but I used to go to leisure centers and gyms and all of this, and ask them to let me use their facilities to have a shower in the morning and shave and all of this. Anyway, this is an introduction for to explain to you what they did to me. So bear this in your mind. From 2012 to 2020, I didn't have sex whatsoever, any sexual activity at all whatsoever. And I have been so careful in terms of my hygiene, even when they made me homeless and so on. And the first time I had sex after all of this time in 2020 was when I went to Amsterdam and so on. So how can I catch a genital warts in 2016, just 1 month after they did this to me, or they raped me in Branson Road, where I used to live? Because they gave me this disease. So whatever they did, they of course, whatever they claimed, whatever they were trying to, or did this to me, and based on or whatever they wanted to, or gave as a reason why they did this to me, they transmitted this disease to me at the time. And the proof of this, after only 1 month after that would happen, and of course, just before you jump to conclusion, I didn't, stay still when they did this. I went to Mr. Redwood, responsible for Hampshire constituency, and I complained, and I went and protested outside the parliament, and I even went there in the parliament, and I went inside and I talked to the member of parliament that is responsible for this area, and it was a story, and I protested it, but nothing happened. Actually, they increased the use and abuse. So anyway, the first wart appeared on my genitals. It was in 2016, just 1 month after that was done to me. So if I didn't have sex whatsoever since 2012 all the way to 2020, and they did this to me in 2016, and then 1 month later that happens, I mean, you tell me how can this happen when you have high hygiene and so on. So anyway, these cunts have done to me a lot and a lot and a lot. They used me, abused me, and tortured me in every way, shape, and form. And the problem is, they do this and they order this to be done to people, and then other people would pay the price for what they have done when it's time, if it's discovered, and so on. But I know the biggest head where I was born, who is planning for this and all of this. As here in the UK, again, as I said, it could be anyone, but I am gonna be leafleting everywhere in the country to spread what my story and make it public and let people know what the authorities did to me here. Because what they did to me, I promise you, in some countries, just one thing they did to me, they execute them. I mean, in lots of countries, including the country where I was born, if someone committed this against someone, they execute them. And I promise you, this is a capital offense in place. This is just one thing they did to me, and they repeated it twice. Once when I was in prison, and once when I was at 57A Branson Road. So in other words, I am speaking, I'm trying to keep my calm, but these cunts are cunts without honor. These people have no honor whatsoever. They don't know what is honor. That's why you can expect anything from them. They would do anything. They kill people, they eliminate people, they destroy people's lives, they do whatever they want. It doesn't make any difference to them whatsoever. That's why in my campaign, I am trying my best to get these people stripped of their authorities completely. Whether the people where I was born and their equivalents here, anyone and everyone who participated in the tragedy and the drama and the use, abuse, and torture I was subject to, they must be stripped of their power straight away, from the top to the bottom. And then they must be questioned and they must be punished fairly in a fair trial for their crimes. So again, people, this is another day. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I am going to be leafleting everywhere. And again, after finishing this video and uploading it on YouTube, I will be carrying on phoning human rights solicitors, human rights organizations, and media and newspapers and so on, to spread my case and to public, or put my case into public and expose those bastards. If you are someone who can help and you understand how I feel and what I've been through, and I promise you, I'm not making up anything, I'm not lying, I'm being as genuine as it can get, and I am not deluded about things, or things got mixed up with me. I promise you, I know facts about these people, what they did to me, and all of this. So again, if you can help, just get in touch, and I have lots of information to give, and I need to restart my life as soon as possible, and these cunts are still, till the moment, trying their best to do whatever they want to me. And still using and abusing me in every way, shape, and form. Uh, I don't know what else to say, to be honest with you. All what I can say is my life is passing me by, and even after all what they did to me, they are trying to slow me down, and they are trying to literally deprive me from any chance to have fair, they are depriving me from any chance to bring my case to public and get them punished and fairly trialed. They are protecting their posts and their authorities because they know they have done enough in their lives that literally they will be, I promise you, they will be, that's it, they will be gone, they will be in prison for life. And all what I can say, I am someone fighting for my freedom, for my dignity, for my honor, for my future, for my life that is passing me by, and I cannot do anything about it. And as I said, my goal is to get my compensations, financial compensations, my freedom, my privacy, my life back, so I can restart my life in Castellón de la Plana in Spain, and start and have a big family and start my lovely business and so on, and start to live life and enjoy it. As for these people, they have to go where they deserve to go. And again, I'm trying my best to live my life and enjoy. And if you can help, please get in touch. My name is Al Brown Spencer, temporarily staying at room number 135 West Hill Road, and that's Bournemouth. And the postcode is BH25EG. And my mobile number is 074659200503. Again, it's 074659200503. And my email address is alpha.bravo.spencer@hotmail.com. So it's a.b.spencer@hotmail.com. Well, thank you very much for watching, and please support, and please get in touch if you can help, and spread the story and let everyone watch my videos so they know what's going on and what happened. Thank you very much. Have a good day.